Record. And good morning. Rolling that ball in the hand, and I'm going to switch that camera as I always forget to do, don't I? No, I didn't forget. I forgot. Keep rolling, keep rolling. I'll catch up with you. There we go. All right. Cross the knuckles. Getting that fascia loose. And you don't have to bounce the ball like I did. Palm, the pad underneath the thumb, pad underneath the pinkies, across the knuckles, up and down the fingers. And let's interlace the fingers and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And then squeeze again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Assessing your feet on the floor. See how they feel before we drop the ball. And if this works well, the foot that you have the ball under and are pressing 3 times before you move up to the knuckles and press once going across is going to feel better, more rooted, more grounded than the other foot, at least momentarily, when we get done. And then roll it across the bones of the knuckles. Roll it across the knuckles, pivoting on the heel. And then we're going to pivot on the toes and roll it across the top of the heel. Doing the whole foot today. And then bring it underneath or just below the first knuckle and press down. Roll it slightly down to underneath the side of the top of the heel and press down. And then over to the middle of the 5th metatarsal and press down. Then roll it down each of the bones. And scribble. And 3, 2, 1, and now just reassess and see if that foot doesn't feel more grounded and rooted and alive. And we're going to bring the other one up to par by pressing 3 times in the middle of the foot. Across the knuckles. Rotate on the heel, across the knuckles. Rotate on the toes, across the top of the heel. Bring it up to below the first knuckle and press down. Roll it back a little. Other side. Roll it down the bones. And scribble. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. And we should be thoroughly grounded at this point. And ready to shake the tree or do the limb energy bounce. 3, 2, and 1. Centering. 2 deep breaths. In through the nose. filling the rib cage. And exhaling, letting it all out. Twisting at the waist, swinging the arms. And centering. Deep breath as we go into some ocean wave breathing. And center. Put the hands together. Cultivate some chi. And form a chi ball. Shifting weight. One leg to the other as the chi ball takes us every which way. And center. Fingers and thumb behind the back at the base of the spine, gather in starlight. Other side. And let's just go into a nice slow march, picking it up a little bit if you'd like, or a lot. We'll go into a jog if you want. With 21 seconds left, I'm going to pick it up a bit. Today we're doing the standing hip and leg exercises. So maybe I'll do some side jacks, but you can do whatever you want. You could do this, you could pick it up a little bit or a lot, or do some rapid squats. Be safe whatever you do. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 20, 21, and a nice deep breath. One more. Let's shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forwards. And extend the arms and rotate in one direction. And then the other. Extend your fingers. Look at your right hand and rotate your left hand up and down, back and forth as far as you can. And then look at your left hand and rotate your right hand back and forth. And then bring your hand across your body, below your neck, and press the elbow. And then the other arm. And press down. Other arm behind the back, pressing down. Let's rotate the neck. I'm not extending overhead because we're going to do in the after class the 6 exercises that are good before bed to review, and they involve a lot of overhead stuff. Go the other direction. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Look over one shoulder. And then the other. Look up. And down. Let's go into a side lunge. Stretch the adductor on one side. And then the other. Pause. And let's bring the legs slightly in and hinge at the waist. Hips over the ankles, stretching down towards the floor, stretching the hamstrings. Hinge forward a little, even if you bend your knees. And come into a pike and stretch the calves. Let's go down on all fours. Bring one hand behind the head. The other hand is below the shoulder as you look up. And come back down. And then bring the other hand and look the other way. The other hand behind your head. In a wing. And come down. Let's go back up into a pike. Hold it there for a second, stretching those calves a little bit more. Inch your way back. Hold. Hamstring should be a little bit looser by now as you come up slowly and grab a stick. You can use a table for this too. Just grab your leg by the calf or the foot, or if you can, the toes to stretch the ankles and the quads. And then the other foot. And come down, and let's flip-flop. And roll out. And bring it in. Let's go laterally. And then in the other direction. Punch out. Flop the wrists. Switch the position and palms are up, flop the wrists. Do some curls. And then put the stick behind your back in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. Do a back extension if you can. Otherwise, keep twisting. We're coming up and tucking in our chin and pecking like a pigeon. And let's bring the stick up to the neck and twist the trunk. Keep the neck, head, and hips facing forward. Stick out, and let's do 5 lunges down. 1. Do this to one side, about 45 degrees out. And then to the other side. Bring the stick behind the back, bottom hand, the palm is facing out. And just move the stick up and down your spine. And then elongate the bottom hand out and stretch. And then switch positions on the hand. And again, up and down. And elongate. And twist. And bring the stick in front. And we'll do 17 toe raises and 17 heel raises, pausing for about a second on each. 1, 2, 3. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Excellent. We're going to do a golfer's lift. You can use the stick, or if you want the back of a chair or a countertop, if that feels steadier to you. What the idea is to put the same leg and hand down, hinge at the waist, and come back up. If you were going to pick something up, it's a great way to do it, but you're always holding on with the one hand onto a nearby object, whether it's a countertop or a fire hydrant or whatever. And we'll do 5 on each side. Back is straight, you're hinging at the hips. You can bend the other knee slightly. And that's 5. All right, good balance as well as leg exercise, which we're going to start right now. Holding on to the stick, kick 10 times on each side. Try to go just a smidgen higher each time. And that's 10 for me, and then the other foot. And 10. Now we're going to swing the leg back, but keep the knees locked, just straight back. Ten times on each leg. 9, 10 of the leg. And 10. And now we'll cross over and back. Just tap your toes. 3, 4, 9, and 10. Other foot. All right, let's this time bend our knees as we kick back. The old butt kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other foot. 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do an external rotation of the knee 10 times. We'll do the same side so we can hold on to the stick if you want. Now, if you don't need a stick, you don't have to use one, but you're holding the stick with your other hand. And that's 4, 5, 6, 9. You can be next to a wall or hold on to a counter or a chair also. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now we're going to go knee to elbow. You do the same knee, or you can go across. Let's do 10 on one side, and then 10 on the other. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the other. And 10. Good. All right, let's run through it again and see if it's easier this time around. So we're going to start with the golfer's lift. We'll do 5 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 5. Leg kicks. And 10, 1. And 10, and behind the leg, behind the back, straight knees. And 10, laterally, tapping toes. Other foot. Some butt kicks. And some external hip rotations. 1, 2. Other leg. And 10, and then finally 10 knee to elbows. If you want to do the same knee to the same elbow, that's fine too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. 8, 9. Bingo. All right. Well done. I think that's the first time we did 2 full sets. So let's take a nice deep breath and center. And open our hearts. And pause and send that energy back as we exhale. Center with 2 deep breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. And going down, gathering earth chi. And namaste. Yes.
I on the golfer's list,
Yes.
I find it much more natural to reach with one hand down and lift the opposite leg.
The opposite leg?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, do that then. That's going across vertically. Yeah, you can do that.
Any special exercises for my knee that hurts a lot?
You know what? I'll send you some. Yeah. Let me send you some.
Okay, thank you.
Which is it just one knee or both?
Yeah, the left knee.
And it just started?
No,
No,
it's
it's
been
long gone.
several years. It hasn't had any cartilage, but it started to hurt in the last couple of months.
All right. Let me go into my bag of tricks. And I'll send you a couple.
I'm still here,
All right.
Murph, or T.
Yes.
I'm still here. I don't know what happened to the camera, but I
Oh, okay.
didn't want to fiddle and then totally disconnect
Yeah.
myself.
You probably hit the stop video on the bottom.
It was when I was on the floor, so I don't know
Ah,
what happened, but whatever. I'm
okay.
here.
All
Okay.
right.
The guy with a knee problem, I just need a total knee surgery replacement. The sooner the better. I just did it.
Yeah.
And I'm do the next week, next 3 months.
Uh,
So sooner the better.
Don't you want Tom to send you some knee exercises?
There are some good ones for rehab too, yeah.
Some knee exercises. Ask Tom to send you some knee exercises.
I have it from the therapist she gave me.
Okay, because you know the knee that maybe you won't need surgery if you exercise it
Oh
all.
no, we don't have a cartilage.
I know, but
All right. So I'm going to start now with those 6 exercises that are great before bed. And we're going to pick up on some of the overhead stuff that we skipped today, as we usually do. So these are done nice and slow and deliberate, getting out all of those jams that we put together in the course of the day. So we're just coming up overhead slowly. And as you come up, grab the wrist of one arm and pull it up, and then let go and come down. And put your hands on your hips there and just slide down your legs, hinging at the waist to your toes. Bring them back up your legs and extend it out again. And this time, put your hand around the other wrist and stretch up and come down. And down. We'll do it one more time on each side. And stretch up. And come down. And then again, just go up and grab the other wrist one more time. Pull up and come down. All right, now we're going to do the side bends. So bend to the side, and again, pull on the wrist on the side that you're bending towards. And come back to the other side and do the same. And come back. And then the other side. And now we're going to do some chest openers. So you're putting your arms straight out, moving them back, taking a deep inhalation through your nose, filling the chest, and exhaling slowly. Now you can also put your hands behind your head and move your elbows back if you want to do it that way. Again, inhale. And exhale. I'm going to do one more each way. Do whatever way feels best for you. All right, we're gonna get on the floor to do the next three. I'm gonna switch cameras. Obviously, if you're doing these before bed, you can do these on your bed. So on the first one, sole of the foot is either on the floor or the leg. One leg is extended as you reach for the other leg around the knee and pull it towards your chest and hold. And release. And then you can raise the other leg. And again, your one leg can either be extended or the sole can be on the floor of the bed. And hold. Breathe into it and release. Bring the first knee back. And down. And then the other. And down. Now put the soles of both feet on the floor and extend your arms and just do some windmills back and forth. Windshield wipers, I'm sorry, windmills. Windshield wipers. I'm going to do three more. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to roll over and just do some cat-cows. Your palms are underneath the shoulders, knees are on the floor or the bed. Round your back into a cat and arch into a cow. And let's do 7 of these. Nice and slow. And 7. Great. And that's it. And now you're ready to go to sleep, take a nap, or, as I'm going to do, go to the farmer's market. Hope you have it all. Have a great Sunday.
You also, loved all.
Thank you. Same.
Tom, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
If you're doing one of those exercises, you said you could do it on the bed or on the floor, and then that was, and then you got to get back into the bed to do the others. I mean,
No. The last 3 you'd be doing in bed.
okay, what was the one you said too? You can go either on the floor.
Well, all the last 3, I assume most of us did them on the floor today. But
Yeah.
if you're doing them before bed, you can do all 3 of those on the floor. That being the knee to chest,
Right.
the windshield wipers,
Right.
and then the cat-cow.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'll report to you from the land of Nod.
Yeah, let me know how it works.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye now.
So long. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome. Take care. Have a great, I'll see you tonight. Suzanne, Hal, Richard, good to see you. And Ava Itzak, and you'll see you later.
Yeah.